blah, blah. Should be good, blah, blah. Everything should be happy. All right. All right. I guess we're live. Hey, everybody. So far, so good. I don't know how good my connection is going to be. This is the first time I'm actually doing this on my desktop. So, yeah, this is my dining room. It will be a lot cleaner in 2 weeks. Yeah, it'll be a lot cleaner in 2 weeks. There's some family coming over in 2 weeks to help my mom and I clean some stuff up. So it's going to be a lot cleaner in 2 weeks. That being said, the 11th of November, there probably won't be a podcast that week, but hey, Crown, I'm early today. It's still light out. As you can tell from the light hitting me and the light off in the distance from my kitchen, it is light out. But yeah, so I got some family coming over in like 2 weeks to help us with some cleaning. Hey, Alter, I'm early today. Yeah, so there may or may not be a podcast on November 11th. Just letting everybody know that. Because I have my aunt's coming. Yep, we're talking about Goosebumps. I'm just wanting to give everybody a little heads up about upcoming like 2 weeks from now. Quick. But yeah, so this is my dining room. It should be cleaner. This is actually our chair that we sit on out here. I want to bring my chair down from my room. Hopefully in 2 weeks, my room will be a little cleaner. I have to drag some crap out from there for my aunts and my mom to go through while I'm because I'm planning to not be here the day that they come up. I don't, because my one aunt knows I'm transitioning. My other isn't too thrilled, doesn't know, and she won't be too accepting of it. And I can't stand handling them both at the same time. I can do one-on-one, but both together, I can't. And they're only coming up to clean and dig through stuff. So I'm going to literally clean out a lot of the crap from my grandparents' old room, which is my bedroom, and leave it out here for them. And that Saturday, I'm planning to be gone the whole day. So there may not be a podcast on the 11th of November. Just wanted to give everybody a heads up. So just wanted to give everybody a heads up. There's a new series. There's a new series of Goosebumps? What the fuck? Seriously? There's a new series? You're kidding me. Okay, I actually didn't know that. I remember when it aired on Cartoon Network. I actually remember back when it aired on Fox. So that really should take me back. I remember when the series originally aired on Fox Kids. And that was Fox Kids. That was always on a Friday. Well, Disney Plus owns forget everything. And if you see a little cat running around in the background, that's Twix. There she is. That's Twix. Twix, come here. No, come here. What have I seen? Come here. No. Say hi to Twix, everybody. This is our kitty cat. Named after my all-time favorite candy bar. Well, say hi to everybody. Say hi. Hey. See? So whenever I talk about our cat, this is our cat. This is Twix. So you are all getting your first introduction to her. Look, Twix, they like you. All right. Just behave, okay? Yeah. But that's Twix. That's our cat. She is cute, but she is mischievous as hell. I have not seen. First off, I haven't gone to the movies. The last movie I went to go see was Battle Angel Alita, and that was, I think, like a week after it came out. And that was the last movie I saw in theaters. I know Matt Pat's in it. He won't shut the hell up about it. It was trending all over Twitter. I know he's freaking in it. Miserable bastard won't shut up about it. I was watching some of his video on it. He's like, I was in the FNAF movie. I had 3 lines. Who cares? But yeah, I know that Goosebumps was on Fox. I think it was like every Friday they had Goosebumps on. Because I remember Monday through Thursday, it was like Batman the Animated Series, Animaniacs, Power Rangers. and something else. And I know Fridays it was usually Goosebumps. So, but yeah, they were owned by Fox. Then obviously Disney has the rights. And then Sony, again, Disney probably has the rights because Sony and Disney had their little dance of death years ago. So that just sucks us too. But I remember the Goosebump movies. Hey, behave. You know better. I'm not putting her in the crate. I don't want to put her in the crate and then have her crying because she's been good all day. She really has. But yeah, I remember some of the Goosebump movies. So my all-time personal favorite Goosebump story is Attack of the Mutant. That is my all-time favorite. That is legit my all-time favorite Goosebumps is Attack of the Mutant. So it's kind of weird. But yeah, no, I have not seen the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. I don't. First of all, I really don't have the extra money to go to the movies right now because I literally just paid the last school tax for the year, and that was about $400. Hey, just take a nap or something. Yeah. Well, okay, we had the one Goosebumps movie with Jack Black as R.L.Stine, right? Didn't they make a sequel to that one? Because I know we had the one. I don't know. I think there was a sequel. Well, seeing as the next death battle is going to be, I think it's Scooby Doo versus Courage the Cowardly Dog. I'm at this point, I'm not throwing anything off of the realm of possibility for what they can and cannot do. Okay, I thought so. I know that all right, so there's at least two of them. I know we had the Jack Black one where he was R.L.Stine. I didn't know if they had made a second one or not because I know that there was one that was like advertised as coming. I don't know if it ever actually. I didn't know if it actually came out or not. So okay, so there were two. Well, let them have two. Not everything needs threes. So there's some good stuff that's only pairs. Sometimes pairs work. Sometimes pairs work well. According to my friend Cap, it's something that has been talked about and that the Death Battle crew has been wanting to do for a while. That's why they're doing Scooby versus Courage. That's going to be their next Death Battle. But yeah, I was thinking the same thing. What are they smoking? What are they smoking that they want to do this Death Battle combination? But yeah, they're smoking some strong weed. Let's just go with that. Whatever they're smoking, it's pretty strong. Hold on. I'm gonna go grab my phone quick. I don't want her touching my phone. I got it. Got my phone. I didn't want her touching my phone. She can screw around with the remote controls all she wants. I shut the power off to the TV so she can hit the remote controls all she wants. It's not going to do anything. There's no power to the TV. But yeah, there was a Courage and Scooby crossover. There was that. So we did have that already. Who would win between the Grinch versus Slappy? Honestly, that could probably just be like the Vegeta versus Mewtwo fight, where it's just, oh, well, these two are something that people have wanted and they don't really want to do it. So it's just, yeah, we're just going to destroy the background and go, okay, just want to go grab a beer? Yeah, what the hell? Let's just do that. Because that's, I'm pretty sure it was like Vegeta versus Mewtwo. And this was it was like a huge thing and they finally did it. And Death Battle was just, yeah, they didn't want to do it at all. So like, screw it. We're not going to do it. So that is a possibility. But no, so we're talking Goosebumps though this week. It's going to be really cool. So, yeah, like I was saying, because my favorite Goosebumps is Attack of the Mutant. Honestly, it really is. One of the first Goosebump books I actually read cover to cover. I actually did like the animation, or the TV episode for it was really good. But there are some Goosebumps stories that I really didn't like the mask ones. There was two of those, like the haunted masks. I did not like those. Yeah, Hotel Transylvania. Let's remember those. Let's remember that movie because the third one spanked Teen Titans Go to the Movies really hard. Well, the Gremlins were evil. Only Gizmo was good. The other ones were evil. So obviously the gnomes. Unless you have Gizmo, and Gizmo sides with the gnomes, so then the gnomes. Hey, Common, we're early today. Normally we're like 4 hours away from the podcast, and now we're just doing it at 2:00 in the afternoon. Sorry, 3:00 in the afternoon. So it's weird. Normally I'm not here at this time. What do you think of the dining room? It's messy as all hell, but in like 2 weeks it's gonna be cleaner. I promise that it'll be cleaner in 2 weeks. Because I have to remember to move. Because I have like all my old Shonen Jumps are right under our table here. I have to remember to move those in 2 weeks. I gotta move those into my room. Like all my old Shonen Jumps, moving them into my room. All my old, yeah. They are still making Goosebump books. I don't know what the last one was, but they are still printing them yet. So they are out there because I still have my original. Because all right, so fun story. I was in 8th grade. The one teacher assistant for the one teacher that I had, her son was getting rid of his entire Goosebump collection. He was going off to college. He didn't have the energy to drag it with him. He didn't have the space to take it with him. And his mom said, "I'll hold on to it for you," but she didn't want to. She didn't want to like hold on to it for him indefinitely. He goes, "I'll just get rid of them, like donate them to a library or something." So she was asking some of the class, like throughout the day, "Hey, any of you, like, this is the list of books. Do any of you want it?" And I was one of the first classes that day. I saw Attack of the Mutant. I'm like, I want that one. I want Attack of the Mutant. Attack of the Mutant I like. So Attack of the Mutant was the one that I got. I also kind of have one. I don't remember what the name of the story was, but I have one where the cover was this like robot. It was like a half robot guy with like a brain in a jar on the head, holding an arm out. I don't remember which one that was. What's the me background? But what do you mean the me background? Well, I have no clue how many. I know of. I know the dummy. I know the mutant. Yeah, Bigfoot. Those are like the only ones that I know. That is legit. I don't know, to be honest with you. I don't know how many there are. Yeah, Alter. I kind of remember that crossover. Crown. I have not seen SpongeBob versus Aquaman. Oh, I'm in. No, yeah, this is my dining room. Yeah, so this is the dining room. Normally I'm in my room. This is the dining room. My mom went to go visit a friend of ours. The Abominables. No, there was a Bigfoot one too. I thought there was like a Bigfoot creature too, not just the Abominable Snowman. I thought there was a Bigfoot creature too. But yeah, this is the dining room. Like I said, in like 2 weeks, it's gonna be a lot cleaner than it is because I guarantee you, this giant mess behind me on the table. Like, let me do this really good Vanna White. This in 2 weeks will probably be a lot cleaner. That's why I'm saying there may not be a podcast that week because I'm planning to not be here when my aunts and my mom are cleaning. I thought there was a Bigfoot in Goosebumps. I did. Hold on. Let me see if I can pull it up. I don't know how good this computer is with. Goosebumps monsters. This is all Goosebump monsters. Okay. Okay. I'm literally pulling up a list. Okay. That's what they should have did with the Goosebumps movie instead of having it be like this weirdness that it was. have it be something more akin to what Card Captors was. Like each, like you opened up this giant chest and there were like all these books, and each one you had to defeat the monster based on the story. I'm an adult. This the last time I checked, I'm an adult. I think I am. Wait, hold on. I'm 34 years old, but I do sometimes act childish. Yeah, I'm an adult. I'm an adult. I'm an adult. I'm an adult. Damn it. All right. All right. Oh, all right. These Baljas, whatever. Brim, Blick, Blue Crew Hound or Blue Cruel Hound, Blue Monster Blood, Brian and Byron, CJ, Captain Jack, The Knife, Captain Long, Ben One Leg, Carnival of Horrors, Clarissa, Count Nightwing, Countess Vione, Creeps, Cromby the Troll, Cuddles the Hamster? Oh my god. Oh my god, I remember Cuddles the Hamster. Oh my god, I remember Cuddles the Hamster. I remember Cuddles the Hamster. God, that thing was creepy. Oh my god, that thing was creepy. Oh my god, I remember that thing. Freaking hamster. Oh my god, no. I don't know. No. I don't need to remember the hamster. But yeah, there was a lot of them. Yeah. All right, I guess there was not a. All right. All right, I was wrong. There is no big. Oh no, the hamster probably would have been better. Bears. All right, never mind. They're a recent one. From Goosebumps to Haunted Halloween. And their last appearance was in Goosebumps Dead of Night. Okay. They must have made a third movie. Didn't know about it. Chat. I'm trying to see. All right. I guess I thought there was. Huh. Okay. I actually. All right. So to be fair, there was not a Abominable Snowman. I thought there was. So that's my bad. I thought there was an Abominable or Bigfoot. I thought there was a Bigfoot. The Haunted Mask was creepy. Body Squeezers, The Blob, Swamp Monster. Oh god, I remember the Mud Monsters in a way. Okay, the one that I like is the Masked Mutant. That's one of my favorites. I cannot believe that there was a. Okay, it's a Nintendo Switch game. Okay. Okay, so they made a game for the Switch. That's what that was. But yeah, why wasn't a hamster in the movie? That hamster was creepy. There's Mud Monsters. Okay, that one I remember. You got me. You have to give R.L.Stine credit. He definitely created nightmares that you could definitely deal with. But yeah, you have the mutant. Yeah, Attack of the Mutant, and his first appearance was in Attack of the Mutant from 1994. And the last appearance was Goosebumps Horror Town in 2019. I don't know. Attack of the Mutant was always my favorite. The Masked Mutant was one of my favorites, but yeah. Okay, so Uptown Funk. You want my thoughts on Uptown Funk? Okay. My thoughts on Uptown Funk go like this. right after the part where Bruno Mars goes, Julio, get the stretch. That's where the song should have stopped. That's it. Everything after that point, the song sucks. Everything before that's good. Everything after that sucks. There's my opinion on Uptown Funk. Like 100%. There's my opinion on Uptown Funk. It's yeah. There's a song called Goosebumps. Okay, that I don't know. I've never heard of that one. I've heard the theme song for the series. Never heard of a song called Goosebumps. Not ever. So that's two. I've never heard of that one. Cannot say that I've heard of that. I feel like this chair's slinking. Oh, I know it is. Yeah, because my mom sits in it, and then Twix now knows where the little lever is, and she knows she can hit it to make the chair go down. And my mom kind of broke the chair a little bit, so that's a thing. But no, I've never heard of the song Goosebumps, so that's a new one. That is a new one, Alter. I've never heard of that. I can safely say I've never heard of the song Goosebumps. Never heard of that. Well, to be fair, R.L.Stine kind of took a lot of inspiration from other places. So Stephen King novels, a couple episodes of The Twilight Zone. I remember there was a book, one of the Goosebumps books, Say Cheese and Die, was loosely based off of a Twilight Zone episode. Can I dance? Do I? Okay, I have some skills. Can I dance? No, not particularly. I can't dance. I can't dance for beans. Oh God, I'm just every time I think about that dummy, it instantly terrifies the crap out of me because that dummy scares me. That dummy literally terrifies the ever loving crap out of me. I hate to say it. That dummy terrifies me. That dummy terrifies the ever living crap out of me. It really does. It does. 100% that dummy scares me. No, I think my neighbor's about to start mowing grass again, isn't he? Probably. No, wouldn't doubt it. Yep, I think him and his brother are about to start mowing grass. Oh well. I was gonna open the window, but not they're about to start mowing grass. Nah, it's gonna be too loud. Gotta love it when your neighborhood starts going downhill fast. I mean, there are like some really stupid Goosebumps stories. I will not lie about that. There was the Haunted Mask and the Haunted Mask 2. I hated both of those. The Haunted Mask was I know I remember watching both of the episodes of the series for them, and I remember reading the books. I hated both of them. Yeah, I didn't even know there was one, so that makes two of us. Probably the rabbits because they're kind of indestructible. The gnomes have limits, so I'm gonna say the rabbits. I'm gonna say the rabbits because they're kind of indestructible. I mean, they have fallen, they have gotten blown up, they have gotten all types of crap done to them, and they still come out unscathed. I'm gonna say the rabbits. Here's an idea. How come R.L.Stine never came up with like mutant rabbits or something? Like rabbit hybrid people that suddenly came to life and they were taking over a town. That would be interesting for story. I mean, at least in the general terms, it'd be interesting. Yeah, like I said, I remember the Haunted Mass 2. I thought there was a Bigfoot, but yeah, I guess it is just the Abominable Snowman. I thought there was a Bigfoot. I thought there was a Bigfoot. So okay, that one's my bad. I guess that one was too easy for him to touch. Oh, touch a Bigfoot. No, I'm gonna go with Abominable Snowman. That sounds better. Like, really? Oh, they wouldn't team up. They wouldn't team up. They just flat out annoy him. They would literally be the embodiment of his worst nightmare. A solid ball of energy that cannot be stopped. It is the equivalent of having a massive energy orb in the form and shape of something that has no off switch. They would not team up with him. What are you smoking? They would not team up with him. They wouldn't team up with him. What are you smoking? They wouldn't team up with him. They would flat out be destroying it. They wouldn't be any team out. There would be no teaming up. They would just flat out destroy him. Gotta love it when my neighbors start mowing. Honestly, I don't have a solid answer for that, for how many they'll be making, because in all honesty, it's still a massive cash cow. It is. If you want to get kids into horror, if you want to get kids into scary stuff, Goosebumps is the way to start. It is the way to basically 100% get them the into the moment, into the time, because you know that they're at least thinking, okay, I can watch this, I can show this to my kids. It's not horrifying, it's not too scary, it's watered down, basically. No, I didn't remember that it even had gummy bears. That was just that's why I said earlier it threw me off. I was like, gummy bears are a monster from Goosebumps? Gummy bears? Seriously? I would look at that and go, like, if they, in all honesty, because I love gummy bears, if we be getting chased by those, I'd just go, no, you guys go ahead. I'll handle this. What are you gonna do? I'm gonna eat them. I'll take care of them. I'll take care of them. Go. And the minute they like come around the corner, I'm gonna go. You've been chasing us all through these corridors. You know the sad thing? I'm gonna eat you. You've been coming to your doom. See, I love gummy bears. And from where I'm standing, you look mighty tasty. Yeah, I forget that too. So it's basically he's arguing with himself, and it's ironic too in a way because I do remember Jack Black doing an interview for something where he said that one of his honestly one of his weird fears is that he's always going to be trying to play off himself. So if he ever has to like voice two characters, he said that he kind of does this weird, like he's arguing with himself, like these are the past him and this is the current him. So I don't remember where that interview was, but I remember it popped up on YouTube like years ago. But yeah, I forgot that he voiced Slappy. Oh god, I like to forget Slappy exists. Well, to be fair, he was Count Olaf, and Olaf was a thespian. For those of you that don't know what a thespian is a person that performs. They are a performer, a like actor, play performer, and stuff like that. So he was basically a thespian. Yes, I did read a series of unfortunate events. Actually, we actually had to read that in middle school. So I do remember that book. But yeah, all the different roles were basically the roles of Count Olaf in a way, which was just weird. But well, forget this way. You also had Tom Hanks who played multiple roles in what was it? Oh yeah, Polar Express. He was the conductor on the train. He was, I think, Santa. He was one of the kids. Like multiple lines there. Morning, Optus. Well, afternoon for me, actually. It's not even evening. I'm usually doing this at night, so it's weird. I'm actually awake. I'm more awake for this one. So, and optimistic, in case you missed it, we're in the dining room. I have the house to myself today because Mom went to a function that a friend of ours is having. So, yeah, Fifi the vampire poodle. I hate poodles already, so vampire poodle. No, that's just wrong. Yep, my mom went to a little function that a friend of ours is having today, and I am here with Twix. So I'm alone with Twix. And I go back to work on Monday. I have got to find a better job, but trying. Those I don't remember. Those I don't remember. Hold on. History. Goosebump monsters. Here we go. Hmm. And R.L.Stine has had this real weird thing with dummies. There's also Rocky the Dummy. Yeah, I don't see anything about. There's like two different categories for robots. Okay, here we go. All right. I just found the. Okay, I just found the book. Okay, they appeared in the movie. Okay, I didn't fully see the movie, so, but I just found the. Okay, so the one that I was telling you about, it's a cyborg. I said my second favorite one from the cover alone. It's cyborgs. The first appearance, the and that's the one with the robot that's kind of like reaching out. It's a cyborg. Okay, that's cool. I like that. But yeah, I didn't see the whole movie. I saw bits and pieces of it from clips online, synopsises, and reviews. So that's kind of how I indulge a lot of movies. Unless I actually sit down to watch them, that's kind of how I indulge myself with them. It's mostly just snippets online, clips, synopsises, and plot reviews. Well, technically, if you think about it, sky's limitless on that. You can have a tree that comes to life and can kill people, or just take people and make like little saplings out of them. They could adapt Audrey 2 from Little Shop of Horrors. They've had cats. You can have a pillow creature, phone creature. They've had a cat. Pull back up the list again. Pull the list back up again. All right, let me pull the list back up again. There was a cat. There was a cat. There was a couple cats. There's Rip the cat. Um, well, there's at least one cat. Well, there's at least one cat, but there's a couple cat-like creatures. So, eh, I mean, I'm gonna consider them. Oh, there's a mummified cat, so that's two. But yeah, I'm gonna say there are a couple of um yeah, there are a couple cat-like creatures. So yeah, there's cats. Goat, I don't know. Goat, I don't know. Goat, they could probably do, but you'd have to come up with a logical explanation for a story. Petting zoo goat that goes rabbit or something. Horrifying thing. I don't know. See, I'm not one. Now, if you do turkey, you're getting too close to Thanksgiving, and there are parents that actually want their kids to eat turkey, so that would not be a good thing. But Thanksgiving kind of already did a majority of the turkey thing, so that wouldn't work. Because there are parents that want their kids to eat more turkey than they do chicken. They don't really want their kids to eat chicken. They want their kids to eat more turkey because it's healthier for them. So if you have a yeah, it's just a neighbor Twix. Don't worry about it. If you have a yeah right yeah yeah look. I have to cut turkey meat at work. Okay, believe me. When I say the phrase "it's not exactly healthy for you," take it to the damn bank. I do. I eat chicken on Thanksgiving. I don't eat turkey. I eat chicken. I do right here. I don't eat turkey. I don't like turkey. Every Thanksgiving, I have chicken. So me, alter, I eat chicken on Thanksgiving. I don't eat turkey. I eat chicken. Right here. Right here. I do. I do. I do. I eat chicken on Thanksgiving. It's mostly because there's tryptophan in turkey, and tryptophan puts you to sleep. So every year, um, while the rest of the family would eat turkey, by like 2, 3 o'clock, they're in the living room completely asleep. So I wouldn't eat the turkey, and come 2, 3 o'clock, I'd be awake, and I could roam around the house, like just have peace and quiet, and not deal with the family. Just tiptoe around, be nice and quiet. It's sort of like the game Don't Wake Daddy. Well, in this case, it's Don't Wake the Adults. I mean, with Goosebumps, they've already had you figure we've already had mutant, we've had monster blood, we've had a mutant, we've had slime, we've had werewolves. Werewolves are done to death. Basically all animal like creatures are done to death. They could bring it more into like the 21st century. How about a cell phone that slowly erases your brain? That'd be an idea for a horror story for kids. The cell phone, it's slowly erasing your brain. Like, this really cool like new cell phone or an app, it slowly just erases your brain as you use it. But you don't realize that it's not erasing your brain. Instead, it's putting it into your phone, and then your phone is basically just you until you're nothing more than a hollowed husk and just completely drooling with the phone. And there's like a little avatar of you going, "Hey, let me out, let me out, let me out." Just like now that I say that would be a really cool idea for a kid's book. That would be really cool, actually. Just have like a kid's book, and it's like see this like little 8-bit pixelated things like that would work really good for a kid's book. Be like, yeah, it's just a phone, but the more you're using it, like this app's really cool. It can do everything for you. Oh, it can tell you like what you're gonna be having for dinner, what you're gonna be having, what's gonna be happening later in the day. But the more you're using it, the more of your mind it's taking until eventually you're just laying on your bed and you're just uh and then there's like this little avatar of you on your phone, like, let me out, let me out, let me out. I hate anchovies. I hate anchovies, so I don't know. I hate anchovies. I hate them. I hate anchovies. I really do. Twix, what's wrong? Oh, because the neighbor's mowing. It's freaking her out. Yeah, I hate anchovies, so that would not work. All right, Alter, thanks for stopping by. Sorry the podcast is earlier in the day. As I said, I'm just gonna be a little busy tonight. I want to try to record a couple more videos for my other channel because tomorrow night I'm gonna be just doing absolutely nothing. At least that is my plan. Because I need to just unwind completely for a night. So that's my plan. Right. See you later, Alter. Thanks for stopping by. I kind of like that idea though. So anybody out there who likes the idea of like for a horror story for kids, like Twix. I got Twix right down here by my feet now. Where it's just like a phone or the app that just slowly wipes your mind. What do you think about that? It slowly wipes your mind. I think that'd be pretty cool. She's just wandering around. It's so cute. I mean, that would be a really cool idea. But there's some other ones. Like maybe a game system that uh I'd say like the more you play the game, the more it like starts to be more of your life. Like all of a sudden, like, oh, this is a really cool game. I've been playing it like crazy, and then you find out that the game is actually your life, like your exact life, and you're living it down to the second. Where now instead of now I'm playing this game, but the game is just completely okay. What the hell? It's like now you're seeing yourself in the game. Now you're playing as you. It's like okay, this new game plus, cool. And here it's just your life. And you're trying to navigate everything, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, I got taken out by ninjas or something. Okay. Only to realize that those ninjas actually exist now, and they're coming to get you. Or, oh, I was chased by a dinosaur. Oh, okay, that's even weirder, or something like that. That'd be a cool idea for kids, like a Goosebump like story. Because I think so, anyway. I think so. Still sleepy. It's like 3:36 in the afternoon. I'm still sleepy. Go figure. What's up, Twix? What's wrong? Hey, what's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? Come here. Come here. Come here. What's wrong? Come here. Come here. What's wrong? I got you. 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 What's wrong? What's wrong? It's just the neighbor. You're okay. It's just the neighbor. You're okay. Say hello, everybody. Hey. Hey. Look. Hey. There's a cat. See, it's you. Okay, come on. I'll put you down. Give me a sec. I'll put you down. There you go. Come wander around. But yeah, I mean that's an idea for a kid's book. A Goosebump like story. But yep. But I don't know. I don't think we really have anybody else popping in here. Anybody else is on. Like I said, guys, I'm really sorry that I did this early in the day. I got so I do I can't even talk anymore. I do record some gameplay for my Jessica Charms channel, and I was getting in a good spot last night, and I had to stop, and I thought I would do some today then. I am a little pissed at that. I feel like that's no, stay away from that down there. Come on, Twix, don't misbehave like that. I kind of feel like Blue Beetle is DC's, honestly, their piss poor attempt to try to copy Iron Man, but done mildly well. Not perfect, but mildly well. Then again, knowing that I know the story of Blue Beetle, yeah, it makes sense. It's not perfect, but it makes sense. Still, though, it's not well done, but it's okay. It's not perfect, but it's all right, to say the least. If that if that makes any sense, comment. It's okay, but it's not perfect. But for what DC's trying to do, it's okay ish. I guess you could say it's okay ish. If that if that makes any sense, it's okay ish. If that makes any sense, I don't really know if it. That's like the best I can word it. It's okay ish. To say the least, it's okay ish. It's not perfect, but it's okay ish. I mean, I didn't really like the trailer for it, and the couple clips that I saw so far aren't bad. It could be better. It could be a lot better, which is the only downside is that it's not trying, but then again, it's DC. What do you expect? It's Detective Comics. What do you expect? They're not exactly leaping to success with these live action movies of theirs. They suck. What do you expect? So, any thoughts about what we should talk about next week? Any ideas? Any thoughts? Ideas? Anything at all? Any ideas? Thoughts? Mind bubbles? I don't like Aquaman. I am in the camp, firmly in the camp. In fact, I will say that I am one of the many happy members of it that Aquaman sucks as a hero. So no, not really. It's giving Jason Momoa work. Yes, I'm happy for that. Am I happy that it's a DC property that they're actually making money on? Go for it. Warner Brothers needs something to come out of this. They need something good to happen to them. Am I a fan of Aquaman in general? No, never have been, never will be. I hate Aquaman. I do. I hate Aquaman with a passion. I don't like Aquaman at all. So, no, not really. No, that makes any difference. Like I said, I'm trying to think of something to talk about next week. Get some ideas. Trying to come up with some ideas. Because this was episode 35, which honestly shocked the living crap out of me. I did not think I've been doing this for 35 weeks. So that's impressive. First and foremost, that's impressive. But I did not think I was doing this for 35 weeks. Um, but I definitely need to come up with an idea for next week's. For next week, I don't have any ideas. I mean, I could talk about some streaming services in that next week because I do have Freebie's actually really good. My mom and I have been watching Freebie. We watched Leverage Redemption. We watched right now. I'm showing her The Librarians, which she's loving. There's like 4 seasons of that, and we're only on episode 4 of season 1. So there's a long way to go. Long way to go. But yeah. But But yeah, I'm not a huge fan of Aquaman. I never really was a fan of Aquaman. Let me put it this way. In the grandiose scheme of the DC heroes, Aquaman comes pretty low on my list. Green Lantern, Flash, those sit higher. Literally, those sit like up here. Down all the way past the floor is Aquaman. Aquaman is so far below the floor, it's not even funny. So that should say something. Anything else? Any thoughts? Any ideas? Anything you'd like to say? How's everybody liking 60-second rants? You guys liking those? Because I still have a few more left I have to upload. I just haven't processed them to make the uploads easier, which I should probably do this week. I still have, I think, 2 more yet that I can make public. They're just set to drafts and or private. But yeah, anybody thoughts on the 60-second rant videos? Anybody liking them, hating them, think they're crap? Let me know. Kind of curious. Like Kamen Rider, they're not gonna. And this is the sad part. So, unless Saban is gonna be producing it themselves, which they wouldn't be able to, they would have to go with Hasbro or fish or farm it out to Netflix. Hasbro's already gonna be rebooting Power Rangers. They're done with the franchise. They are rebooting it flat out. They've already made that pretty much a confirmality at this point. They are going to be rebooting Power Rangers from the start. All original filming, all original footage, no more Sentai. So, which sadly I can understand. At the same time, I find it annoying because you had Don Brothers, which is really good. You had the 30. What was it? What was the 40th one? Or no, not the 40. What was the 45th one called? The 40th one was a Jew Ranger, Juo. What was the 45th one? Zenkaiger. You had Zenkaiger. Zenkaiger was a good series. They could have adapted that as an anniversary. Like the 30th anniversary could have been, or don't stretch it out another 5 years. 35th anniversary could have been the Zenkaiger, and then call it and to like hark everything back, because that has all of it all the way back to MMPR. So it would have been perfect. There wasn't any Live Man. There was no nothing pre Jew Ranger. They could have done all of those, integrated them in. They could have had they could have gotten returning cast members to play. They could have gotten David Yost to come back as Billy for MMPR. They could have gotten somebody to come back for Wild Force, somebody to come back from Mystic Force, somebody to come back from Overdrive, and had all those characters interacting together. But they're not doing that. So the chances of Kamen Rider getting another adaptation in the States, not happening. I think we have a better chance of winning the lottery about 80 times over than we do of that happening. For Metal Heroes, I don't know. That's more in the line of whatever's going on in Japan, whatever the kids in Japan want. I'm not sure. Twix, it's just the neighbors making noise. Don't worry about it. Freaking neighbors and their goddamn lawnmowers and weed whackers. But yeah, as far as Metal Heroes is concerned, possibly, but I'm not going to say yes or no to it because of honestly I'm going to say it, certain possibilities that'll probably forego it not coming back. Seeing as I think Netflix has exclusive rights to air any new Ultraman stuff outside of Japan, I don't know. There was that anime that came out. As far as, let's say, I'm gonna say, like, let's say, as far as like a whole new adaptation, I think that would be Netflix's department for, do they want to do it? Is it going to be okay? I don't know. Is most of the stuff like that would end up going to Netflix first. I think they have exclusive right to air any new Ultraman stuff in the States first. And that includes, I think, the Japanese stuff. They are the ones, like how Shout Factory was for Sentai for a while until Hasbro got the rights. Then all of a sudden it's like, yeah, we got screwed out of this, so there's not going to be any more of these, no more new ones. And they were really doing good. And then, of course, Hasbro screwed the pooch. With Ultraman, Metal Heroes, Kamen Rider, and all the other Tokusatsu series, it's up to whoever owns the rights to it, whether or not we'll get the adaptation, and if we do, whether or not it's just going to be a Netflix adaptation. Seeing as they would have to prove it's going to make money, unfortunately, I don't know if it will actually get anything because they have to prove it will make money. If they can't prove that, then it doesn't matter how good of a show it is, how good of a series it is. They're just going to look at it and say, no, it's not worth our time and effort, unfortunately. And that is, unfortunately, the truth when it comes to adaptations, especially overseas ones. Well, see, that's just it. Remember, Jetman from Sentai was more mature. Um, O Ranger was supposed to be a little more mature, but they had to dumb it down and make it more of a comedy in a way because of events that happened over there. But you have some series that are more towards the dark side. You have some more tokusatsu shows that are on the dark side. Like there are a couple Ultraman series that are more on the dark side, like Ultraman. What was Geed. Ultraman Geed was more dark. You have even Kamen Riders. You had Kamen Rider Foz. That was more on the dark side. They can pitch it over here because you have to realize what qualifies on Japanese television as okay for kids over there will differ from what it's okay for over here. So over there, they can have swearing, they can say hell, damn, they can drop certain swear words over there like it's nothing. Over here, the FCC will say, okay, because of this, and this, you need to censor these words, as in like a bleep, or cut them out entirely, or, well, this one's okay, but you got to be careful. There's a quota. So it's more of a, it's not so much dependent on the themes, it's dependent on whether or not there's something they can do with it. Then again, you also need to, again, go with the, is there actually a market for this? That's the other problem. Especially when it comes to shows like this, like tokusatsu shows that are solely based in Japan. If there's not a market in the US for them, there's no point in saying, okay, let's just put the show out on a US station, and they're gonna look at it and go, well, see, here's the thing. It's a little dark for our taste. We think the characters are a little too so what we're looking for here, Bob? Oh, we're looking at the word a little too uppity. That's it. That's the word. A little too dark, uppity. Stuff like that. So that does make a huge difference, unfortunately. Trying to think of a good topic now for next week. You have my mind going here. Pretty good, common. I'm trying to think of something. I mean, I don't remember what we all talked about so far. That's what's I think kind of my problems. I don't remember what we all talked about. Let's see here. Okay, so we have Boss Family Guy, Chatting, Simpsons Series, South Park, Back Game Decisions, Rich Brothers Digimon, Snack Godzilla, Dice Expectations. That was a life thing. Choice. You know what? Common, you gave me an idea for next week's topic. Well, that's actually a good idea for one. We'll stick a pin in that one. We're talking Sentai next week. I want to talk about the Super Sentai series next week. I actually have to think about that anyway. How to adapt Toku shows in the right way. We're gonna talk Sentai. We might actually go into that though, but we're gonna talk Sentai next week. Sentai, we're gonna do that next week. How does that sound? We talk about like the different Sentai series, like which ones we think were really good, which ones weren't that great, and which ones were kind of in the middle. Like what, like S tier versus F tier. How does that sound for a topic for next week? Does that sound good? Does that sound like a good idea for a topic? That work? Yay, nay? Yay, nay? Hmm? Yay, nay? That sounds like a good idea. So yeah, that'll be next week. So we'll put a pin in that. How to adapt Toku shows, because like I said, I'll have to look into that a little more. Definitely have to do some research into it. But yeah, well, that's one that we can do down the road. When I know you're going to be on for a while, because then you can talk with me a little more about it. But yeah, we'll definitely do like we'll talk Sentai next week. We will talk the Super Sentai series next Saturday. That'll be our podcast topic. Will be the Super Sentai series, starting all the way from Go Ranger all the way up to what's the newest one that's coming out? They just released the suit designs for it. I'll have to look it up, jot all of them down. I think we're up to like the 43rd. Yeah, we're to like I think it's like the 43rd Sentai series. So we're talking Sentai next week. We've got 43 years worth of Sentai to talk about. That's gonna be an entire podcast episode. But that'll be next week's podcast, guys. Until then, I'm Andrew / Jessica. Catch you later.